Okay, this is me doing the runway in 2006. I mean, in a bedroom, in a basement, but still. I will never know if you will never. This is a song called Carnival by The Love. Oh my god, look at me, I'm ridiculous. So cringy, so funny. Oh, there's a cat fight on the runway. Oh no. Why did I do that? Crazy. So funny though. Oh my gosh, I gotta pause this. This is your intro to episode 2. Getting this all set up. I still am not set up. Oh no, 30 more seconds. Okay. Actually, I'll use this time to intro. Okay, so episode 2. By the way, I have 5 cats. I can't believe a single one did not appear in the last video. I got 3 of them over here. They are jumping around. Okay, episode 2. This is the runway episode. This is the Stuff Magazine photo shoot episode. And from the beginning, when you see my cousin, I knew that she wasn't going to be eliminated this episode because when I rewatched this episode, there's a photo of her in the bottom corner and she's on Elise's shoulder. She's on Elise's shoulder, and I knew that that hadn't happened yet. So I was like, she's not getting eliminated. So I would use little like clues. I was a big time fan. Okay. I didn't know she'd win though. She did not tell me. She didn't tell anybody. Well, I don't know. She probably told somebody, but.
The adventure continues in New York.
Okay. Let's darken the TV. I am not a YouTube pro. I love YouTube pros though. Anyone who makes YouTube videos, props. I watch YouTube more than anything. Okay. Damn it. I need to like darken that and lock it.
And in the first elimination, Tessa.
Where's Esther? I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Okay, let's see if I can get this like last time. Okay, the Clarissa Explains It All theme song goes na 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 na. Wait, cool. So that always kind of reminds me of this. Who's singing this, by the way? Have you ever found that out? Sometimes at home I just go and I'm referencing the ending part. Ready? Okay, so we're in New York. Episode 2.
Hello to your family. That's my sister. Did you take that picture? Oh, she is my baby. It was really actually hard for me last night because I was the one with tested elimination, so I was like, I really thought that I was going to be leaving. I have my confidence back right now, so we'll see how the next elimination goes.
You're beautiful.
It's a little crooked.
Thanks.
Absolutely. The girls look great, and they're definitely fitting in, so I'm excited.
By the way, my cousin always liked Ebony.
Where do you go?
I really just want to get away from everybody right now.
I remember like she would compliment some of them.
At this high volume, high energy all the time.
Yeah. You remember what's coming. I wish that the TV would. Is it fine? I do need to sit back and then. It's like it keeps brightening. It's bad.
For just a couple more minutes.
Sorry that I'm doing this constantly. Maybe I need to draw the blinds. Yeah, filming them all sleeping. I wonder where production was. Were they like? We got Miss Tyra Mail. I can remember my cousin like waking up in the morning and like, if ever I saw her, she's very busy in the morning.
You're about to meet your first fashion expert who will help you on the way to become America's Next Top Model. Be ready at 11:30 a.m. Everybody, don't exceed over 15 minutes in the shower.
So she was just cool. It was like,
Can I shower with you, Elise? Elise is a slut.
yeah.
You know, I'm very serious about
At least
this.
it's
We're
like,
in a
see,
competition.
but we had different type of humor back then. Like my notes from high school are so dirty. We are horrible, and it wasn't even just me. The girls were nasty. I used to get in trouble in high school for notes. It was all calling each other sluts. So that's very 2000s of you.
The fool that said in his heart there was no God.
Oh, that's Elise. I just read it. What do you think about this quote here?
Oh gosh.
What do you think about that?
And Robin actually showed me this Bible verse. Foolish is the man who says there is no God. That was a really forward thing to do. I don't believe in God, and it was offensive.
Well, you brought it on yourself. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's just so funny because, like I was saying last episode, like there were less atheists or agnostics. Now everybody lives amongst each other. Hold on. Oh, I bet they got to listen to some music in the car and they felt some relief. I read that somewhere. That. Oh, there's that.
It's obvious what we're doing today, right? Runway, catwalk. Every model.
Come on, wake up! Wake up, everybody! She's stomping around.
Personal style, right here.
Yeah. She gotta bounce, bounce, bounce. She goes left, right, left, right. We used to watch the Victoria's Secret fashion shows. There was like the song Basement Jaxx, Good Luck, with this lady that's like, good luck, good luck, good luck in your new bed. And like watching Adrianne Lima and Giselle walk out, stuff like me and my sister and our friend would watch it. Okay, I had to pause real quick, but I rewound 10 seconds. So yes, Victoria's Secret, we watched it. That's mine. But you stole it from Naomi Campbell. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna bring up that dirt. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, the reason why I reference that is when you watch like interviews of Tyra, she felt bullied by Naomi Campbell. Naomi Campbell felt like, no, people were coming into her ear and saying, Tyra saying stuff about her. It's like, it makes sense. These are young girls. You know. Also, they're competing for the same jobs. As a girl who can't walk in here. We thought this was so important. That's why that video in the beginning of me doing the runway, it was like, that's what me and my friends did for fun. All because of this.
I have the one and the only top runway trainer. I have known
And this
him
is
since
Fred.
I was 17 years old. His name is Jay Alexander. Come on here, Jay.
All right, Jay Alexander, this is the beginnings.
To have Jay,
And this
the
was
diva,
cool on
show your
TV.
mirror. He's worked with almost every top model there is in this industry.
Whoa. We have these lights that hang from the wall, and I've got cats pulling on them. Okay, there's Katie. There's Nicole. There's Elise.
Runway is like silent theater. It is the one time
There's
that people
Ebony.
get to see you moving. It is extremely important to know how to wow that crowd.
Whoa, hissing. See last video? No cats.
My
This
runway
one.
is so bad.
Most of you are walking almost too tight in a movie like this. You're taking short steps. You're not walking like.
Now, okay, as much as I think I can runway, there's people online that do the runways so well. There's a guy on Instagram that runways like
I'm gonna start making some corrections.
no other. I ain't nothing. But remember, like the horse walk? That was
She was just
crazy.
showing us the walk, but just a quiet confidence. Miss Robin, there's the plus size. She will be great.
There's something to be said about a good walk. Let's just say
AJ
that.
has the right elements.
She's got the
Watch
fancy,
footwork.
footwork.
Taking it very quickly. Shannon.
She's taking to it very quickly. See, I'm at home going, oh my God, she's doing good. Plus,
Have you danced before? Dancers are always quite.
Anytime that-
Begin because it's this.
I'm used to like her sitting over there on the couch, but this was an amazing time.
Cassie, when you walk, take the center.
Before this, I was obsessed with Sailor Moon.
So you don't sit.
And then
Emily's trying to stay
I
down
was
so you don't
obsessed
stand up. Walk was a bit uptight.
This.
Trying to break her in.
I was obsessed with
I
Bjork,
love
like
runway. Like it's a whole different way. to
clinically
express
obsessed with
yourself.
Bjork.
Some girls don't have natural, and they think that I have that natural walk.
Kay was just into it. I mean, very like, it's all about me. I've already been to the level that you have. But of course, a walk needs help.
Yeah.
There's one girl for me that has what it takes. When I look at Elise, I think that the body is right for clothes.
This guy knows what he's talking about. He's the diva.
So I was watching this 1970s documentary about modeling, and everyone was so rude to this girl for being 5'7". They're like, you're on the short side, and the models are getting bigger and bigger, and it was like I had to like pause and think like it made sense. There was no 5'7" models in the 70s. That wasn't until Kate Moss. And then the second thing was they kept telling her to lose weight. She was 115 pounds. They wanted her at 108. But Wilhelmina herself said, and here comes the bad. So you are going to have to lose some weight. And like you're looking at her thinking, I can't picture it. But then they kept showing Iman, David Bowie's wife model. And it was like, they want your face to be caved in so that it like catches light a certain way and photographs a certain way. And then the body has to be like stick thin because they sketched the image and sewed like the clothes. And like, if you don't fit in it, you're just not going to get hired. So sometimes the toughness on the show is like the pre-toughness that you would receive out
My
there.
motto is walk like it's for sale and the rent is due tonight. I'm going to show you how to walk in a tight skirt.
One final thing, and then I won't pause anymore for a while, but it was like my cousin had the natural model element where people kept telling her you should model, plus she was tall, plus she was thin. So it was like, okay, maybe this is my ticket to making tons of money, you know, and also she likes the art of it. So it's like being transformed into a cool photograph is of interest to her. But you know, so she was doing this because it was the natural course. Like somebody who's tall and plays volleyball, they're always told they should model. And then they go and they tell them that their thighs are too thick. And it's like, well, they're muscular from playing volleyball.
Jay's legs look a lot better than
So,
mine. So yeah, he's got some
modeling is
pretty sexy
dumb.
legs. Oh my gosh, it was shocking to me seeing him in those heels.
It was
He can
all
walk
about
in
the
those
art.
pumps, I know I can.
You need to pair high heels because that may change the way you walk as well.
Walking down the runway with Jay next to me is difficult because it seems like most of the information that we get from him is in the facial expressions, which we can't see when we're staring straight forward. There is no hope for me on the runway.
What do you want to do after?
There is. Wonder what Elise is up to. Is she still in Hong Kong? I'm just kidding.
Start medical school in August.
Her photos were awesome though after the show. I used to collect them.
Boyfriend's a doctor.
Like,
I love her, but her
one of her photo shoots, she was like in all these like disability equipments, like little leg walkers, and like it was pretty crazy.
I'm a doctor.
Okay, no more pausing.
Why are you here? That really, really pisses me off.
I just didn't want to talk over the show, but we're gonna talk.
See you later, baby.
See, this was like the type of stuff that like make people watch and go, "What the hell am I watching on TV?" And now we're like so used to it.
I want good cheesy New York pizza.
Ooh, they didn't block those water bottles. Old Spring. I'm drinking Casey's.
She doesn't really eat as much as I would care for her to.
Yeah, but you know why my cousin said that? Because they kept asking them, what do you think about Elise? Do you think she eats enough? Would you like her to eat more? And then it's like, I'd like her to eat more. And then they use
I
that.
think I performed really, really poorly, and I'm not used to being incapable at anything.
You're not gonna stop and kick it out. Stop it. You're doing right. Yeah, I know.
Fierce and fierce. I need the motivation.
They're having fun.
I do not have the will to walk in the catwalk when you give it.
You're pretentious.
I don't want to be a model.
Probably because
I
you're
don't really can't. And it's
You're an
so,
alt scene
so
emo
relevant.
chick.
Eliminate me.
I'm just kidding. But remember, she had the boyfriend from the Shins. So she's like part of that cool world. She was cool. But so was I. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's pause.
Right here.
Just real quick too, I feel a little extra sassy in this video, and I'm just kidding. By the way, I loved figure skating. I still do. But like the Tanya Harding thing, I got into that late, but I also got into it before that movie. So I knew the real story even before that movie. And so I was, anyways, that has nothing to do with this. All right.
TV.
We are back. The girl is here to win, not make friends. Is that Ebony's quote? See, I assume everybody's already watched this.
I'm excited because we get to work with Jay Alexander and hopefully he'll be able to teach
But
us some
hopefully
more
you're
things
paying
that
attention.
I can do better myself.
Okay.
Girls, I have a surprise for you. There's going to be a little challenge, and it's going to be called Extreme Runway. So right
Okay.
now we're going to do a mock fashion show. Backstage, it's a bag of clothing with a name on it. And you have 3
Adrianne with an E, they spelled her name wrong.
What I want you to do.
We didn't notice that when the TVs were
every
small.
10, 20 seconds, another girl. Straight down to and come back. You will be evaluated on the things that you
The
do.
show's still not in
One of
HD
you
though.
will be rewarded with a night
Like
on
DVD
town
quality.
With Wyclef Jean in the recording studio.
Wow, that's actually really cool.
Going to see Wyclef is the best present. I think he's brilliant. I would love to meet him.
I have to go to this. I really want to go to this.
Okay, you have to change as quick as possible, and you're gonna go in this order. Giselle, you're gonna be first. Adrianne is number 2. Kizzy
There's
is
notes.
number 3.
What makes me really nervous? We're going to be evaluated on the runway.
And remember, this is a competition.
They have all their,
Girls,
for these interviews, they have all their hair from their photo shoot.
girls, hurry up.
Backstage, things were pretty chaotic. I think it was every girl for herself.
What's front, what's back? I don't know, just take them on a go.
My cousin's nude back
Giselle, I need
on
you
television.
When the girl takes
She looks
off,
so
the next
cool right
girl
there.
takes that position. You gotta go now. Hurry up.
Like, could we just rewind and pause and zoom in for a second? Let's see if I can get this. I just want to show you like my cousin's right there. Oh, well, we saw it, right?
Goes right when it takes that position.
She looks so cool. Okay, ready? Yes. Let's bring this up. There is my cousin. Oh, and look, the shadow of someone getting dressed. She's so cool.
When we were backstage, took my stuff off. I was buck naked. I had to get into my clothes and I had to do it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, there's more comments on the nudity. They probably asked her, what did you feel like to get naked?
Concentrating on getting myself together, putting my clothes on. So I tried my best. I did great.
My red shirt that was just to keep open, which if you just walk, it'll just show the whole world everything, and I didn't feel comfortable with that.
She's also good.
The hardest thing was to get really, really bad.
Shoulders.
I think with Robin, she's used to checking herself out in the mirror, which made her lame.
Like, literally assume anything anybody talks about somebody else. I just picture the producers asking them. See, playing runway was so fun. She looks so cool. They could just decide the winner now. They're all lined up.
This dress looks actually nice on you.
I'm just kidding. Actually,
It actually looks, it's so you.
Frankly, this dress is hideous, and I am so glad that I don't own it.
yeah, but you would have liked it in 2012.
It's right there, baby cakes.
Pocahontas.
Because you were late. You smile, but you know you were late most of the time. And at least you missed your shoe or something was wrong with your shoe.
Most of the tasks we had to do not rely at all on intelligence. And being smarter than the other girls doesn't give me any advantage.
Miss Robin, late.
Okay, all these girls are young. We need to. She's not 27 like Robin. She's a young lady with opinions,
Shannon, you were supposed to leave the shirt open, but you came with the buttons.
which turned her into the villain.
You don't come along with it open, but there was a way that you could have walked with it. You could have walked like this. Now you know that now. You could have walked like this.
I've learned a lot from him, but I still need to learn more. to become a better
I don't know how it really goes down.
Early at one
I
point.
feel like you have rehearsals.
You have a
And
very strong faith. You don't have to give too much attitude.
I just
Just
hear
being
cat
so rude
sneeze.
and you saying, okay, let me find my style, let me find what I'm trying to express.
She
I
looks
want
good.
to show that I'm capable.
Giselle. Very well.
Only thing about Ebony, I think she's like too old to begin modeling. As stupid as that sounds, but we've discussed
You
this.
did quite well, actually.
The models are young.
You did well, but you have to also be
See that smile she did?
sex and more
Remember they
present. You know what I mean?
critiqued
It's how
that.
you look, it's just how you build. And Nicole, you did well too. So I need you to step forward, you to step forward, you to step forward,
Okay.
and you to step forward. Okay. So the prize goes to Miss Giselle.
I never win anything.
Well, it's first of everything.
I was just in shock. I was like, are you sure?
And she's
I agree,
18. Like,
Giselle did real good because she really doesn't have much self-confidence like at all.
I don't want you to go alone, so you get to choose 3 friends
Oh my
to
gosh.
go with you for that night
Okay.
in the studio with Black Ops Johnny.
Since you guys were here with me, you 3.
wow, that was pretty fair.
I think, I mean,
That's so cool. My cousin met Wyclef.
harder than most.
Her jaw was clenched. She didn't
Remember
say
he
a
worked
word
with
to
Whitney
anybody.
Houston and then he met them? This is crazy.
Okay, girls, enough said. Have a wonderful time.
What's the
You
Whitney
four
Houston
this
song he
evening.
sings with her? My love is your love. My love is your
I so
love.
want to hang out the window, yell at someone, and be like, "Hey, lady, ever get your flicked by a fat man in an overcoat?" That's
That
my
is
favorite
from,
line ever from a movie. Jay and Silent Bob.
which got her some fan points, right?
Alienation from the other girls really affects my desire to be in the competition.
I'm gonna bring up the water, I'm pointing at you.
I'm so annoyed. I don't even want to do this. Oh, look at that sun moon star.
Can I smell it?
Sure.
Excuse me.
I know.
Yeah, but this, oh, hanging out with girls is. Everybody talks.
A makeup model.
Plus, they have nothing else to do.
Really fresh, young, you know what I mean? 100%. I feel the same way, so like I really want. There are the most vapid conversations you've ever experienced
Yeah.
going on all
I get
around
that
me
all the time in workplaces.
Adrian, stop interrupting me. Stop quoting Jay and Silent Bob.
No.
Right next to my ear, I've had enough of you.
Enough of you.
Robin, how dare you show me that?
But
Foolish is the atheist.
look at her singing in the bathroom. That's so funny.
What do I think?
See, this was the first
What's the most
big
think of it?
moment of America's Next Top
Foolish
Model.
is a woman who believes that damn
I'm trying.
Giselle, you are worthless. You are so wasteful, bitchy, stupid. You're worthless. Your parents must be ashamed of you. Jay, you offended me today. I know that medical school is hard work. How could I possibly not be aware of that? It takes mass to cover every seed slice. Katie, I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth. You're the most insincere
Where'd she
person
learn
I've
that
ever
line?
met.
Take some to cover every seat? What?
Die.
Never heard that.
You bitches.
You bitches. No one did anything to me. I'm just mad. Like, no one did anything to her. Okay, so we're gonna pause. We'll be back. So, in the 2000s, I was really good at skipping commercials on my VHS tapes.
Self a smarter home.
But then I wish I recorded the commercials because I love watching commercial breaks on YouTube. I'll look up like specific days. Like March 12th, 1983, and I'll just watch the commercial break. Okay.
And I did win the competition.
What did you get?
I'm going to Wyclef Jean's recording studio. I'm so excited.
Is he friends with Tyra?
Runners up. So me and Nicole and Adrian got picked.
Like, why did this?
I'm disappointed.
Why was that the
because I really
prize?
don't. I really did.
Good prize.
I really didn't care about the prize for the runway challenge. I was very, very glad to have
Because
that
you're
recognition.
into alternative music, like the Shins,
Thanks, dude.
like
It's really gonna suck.
Saves the Day. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if you like Saves the Day. I'm sorry for teasing you. Okay.
Girls, emergency letter for me. Finish away for
I
everybody.
just was of that
We don't. We're here.
sort of cool
Come on, ladies.
culture
Y'all
group.
What was it?
Not really, but you get what I mean. Okay.
Ladies, you'll be undertaking your photo shoot with Steph
6:30 morning.
Whoa. That's what she was just talking about in the confessional.
Stuff magazine tomorrow morning. Be ready to go in the apartment at 7:30.
When we got the note, we were like, well, the other girls are already gone. And so then we said, well, okay, we're going to go down and tell them.
Well, Robin, hey, I'm going to get them, great, fabulous. You be the angel for today. I said, I would not
You be the angel for today.
Ladies, you're gonna take photos. She was Stuff magazine tomorrow morning. What? Be ready to go in the apartment at 7:30.
Yeah. And I just got a huge
We got in
Jeez.
Look, this is what it is. This is stuff. This is a magazine.
No, but she was like, we missed. No, never
I've
mind.
always liked him.
I had a thought that.
So is he
Is it-
expecting us? Surprise!
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
All right. Let's see.
Adrianne, yeah, what's up?
Wonder if they're gonna smoke.
Absolutely never. It's the best time ever.
Sorry. Hey, it might not happen.
I feel so bad for the girls in the background because they would probably love this.
Yeah, it's a nice break.
Completely new. That's my only like. Okay, what about you? No. You ain't showing nothing but your butt.
And it was on key, man, like a pretty face.
That's cool.
I see her saying, oh my God, so I got no time to waste. This is
That's look at this.
Singing in Platinum Studio, Brooklyn. Here we go again. Oh.
Wow, there you go. Adrianne, one of your life's moments. Okay. Oh, she's practicing.
I'm not perfect, and I'm nowhere near it.
But she looks good.
A lot of work to do.
They would have hired her if she was 16. That is not what they're dancing to. Wow. Wow, wow,
I
wow.
had the best time of my life. I never thought that this would happen, like me and my friend.
Tonight was pretty freaking cool being able to hang out in the recording studio with White Clips.
That's cool. That's really cool. Little happy moment from the show, right? Wasn't all abuse, and I just I did watch some clips from the documentary. I watched the trailer for the documentary.
At 7:30, I was getting
And
bad vibes.
I got my
Like
opinions.
something really shady. She told me straight up exactly what happened.
The mailer came, and basically I was
Why
going
is
down
she
the mail,
obsessed
and that's
with
after
it?
y'all left. Got the letter first. Nobody was around me. Maybe I should have kept it to myself.
I would
No, but I want you to listen to me. But I want you right. But I want you to listen to me. Did I do that? No. But listen to what I'm saying. I wasn't going downstairs and let them know. It's a competition.
Ebony
What were you
was
like?
planning on keeping to herself. The Tyra mail saying that we had a staff photo shoot today.
Interesting. You take what you want to take from that. But,
That's fine.
Wow.
I'm not upset about it at all because I know I'm gonna do a great job. That's when it finally sunk in. Hey, this girl could have completely
Look at her.
ruined my chances.
Yeah, somebody would. I mean, the production isn't going to be like one person shows up to the photo shoot, right? Somebody would have told
You know, I was
somebody.
like there getting the word competition.
Somebody would have
and
poked
stuff.
one of them.
Good competitor and a conniving, sneaking
Kicked the
competitor.
fuck.
Y'all weren't here, and we were here. And last night, Ebony said that she wouldn't have come down there and let y'all know that we had a letter up here. The competitive person did not come down there. The Christian person came down there. There is a difference in a good competitor and a
Is it
competitor
Sunday?
that has bad vibes. If one person can give like the whole house a bad vibe.
I wasn't purposely trying to hold it to myself. And I'm not going to explain that again. If you want to take that energy as though I really meant, nobody was going downstairs.
I used to feel like I had this memorized.
I was like, you were the same one that
Just from
told
watching
me
it so many times.
that you wouldn't tell him anything.
And you know what? Those demons that you have
Those
within
demons?
yourself are going to come out, and you're going to wonder why nobody wants to be
Be around
around you.
you.
I made it clear from the get-go. This is a competition. I feel as though you guys might expect certain things. I don't feel as though this is a high school or a group session. I look at it, I analyze it, and it me. Excuse me, this is what I'm saying. Excuse me, but I'm giving you my opinion and you're cutting me off.
Ebony was just off on her rants that she goes on.
Agree with me. That's the thing about competition. That's right.
She's right, but
It was basically
Shut
freaking out so loud.
yeah,
Even if you
disrupting the
wanted to say something,
peace
you
of
can't.
everyone
She
else
won't
in the
listen to
room.
you.
You would understand that. I'm talking and you're cutting me off. That's what I'm talking about being a grown woman. You have an opinion you want to say, I definitely want to hear it. I'm cutting you off.
Yep.
Guess what? Did I make that
I
very
love
clear?
that.
Robin
Excellent.
started singing. I didn't really understand what was really going on with that either.
I love it. Yeah, excellent. This is so good. This is iconic. Let's zoom in on this.
That really makes me.
Yeah, she defeated you with the spirit. Okay, then this part's real
Robin
awkward.
sort of calmed everyone down.
But at least
by
cried because she
making
started
us all
believing
say
in God,
prayer.
right?
People are
Sorry,
taking the
I
word
ruined it, but
imperative
my cousin's sitting. That always cracked us up. Her sitting during the prayer.
Any negative thing that is anything that is not like you, that is not of you.
I want you to get rid of it, Lord.
And the awesome thing about it is
I want you to wash it from our hands.
Lord, give us a clean.
I'm sorry, Robin.
Pure and
Yeah,
whole,
look at that, dear.
Jesus. Clear our minds, Lord.
I was really emotional during the prayer because I was so
You never smelled
uncomfortable
the
with the entire
spirit.
situation.
And don't let us look to be vindictive.
She's probably saying her own prayer, right? Right? Weren't you saying your own prayer?
Those other things that are of demonic presence. And Lord, you don't even have to believe in order to know
That's
that.
famous.
It's just about being a good person, Lord.
You broke the third wall or whatever, fourth wall for us. That was awesome.
Satan, Jesus. Amen and amen.
Katie's.
For Robin, this is not a Bible study program. This is not a
Sorority. This is a modeling
This is a
competition.
model competition.
Yeah. It's not the real world. It's not real world. That's what you would do on the real world.
That's my dream to be on a cover. That's my style. The sex appeal and stuff. It's just.
And I said probably like yesterday
I made it to be on the cover of Stuff magazine. My
to myself out loud that my cousin was like the coolest person that would ever be on Real World or one of the coolest contestants. But instead, this was what she did because she wasn't just going to be famous. But nothing. Okay, this is crazy. This sexiness.
See, I'm gonna go first, and you guys can watch me. You can watch the sexiness come from my
Okay, so you know what's funny? Is the other girls later on, some of them complained on YouTube interviews that Tyra would always take a way better photo right before, and then like everyone else's photos were crap. And that she, see, that was Adrianne on Elise's shoulder from the intro, which was great. That was probably one of the best photos of the whole show, right there.
It's the environment. Makes it very easy for me. That's why these big
That
girls
water running down.
over. It's worth its weight in gold.
Okay, I went to the grocery store and bought this magazine when it came out. It came out during the show, and they had Tessa in the magazine because they didn't want to reveal who was eliminated. Like it was that important, you know.
Practicing the posing, practicing the posing. Victoria's Secret, here we go.
I wonder if it's like funny and weird to like
The pictures that I've taken in the past
do
were
this.
worn on the sexy side. I did Playboy magazine. I'm sure some of the girls would be shocked.
No, that doesn't work.
Adrian's like, I'm about to do it twice.
We just did. That's nice. Loosen that hand up. It's too. A lot of girls are beautiful,
But we won't talk about that. No, I'm just kidding.
can sometimes be entirely different. That's good. Just bring me up.
Okay, here we go.
Adrianne was fantastic.
She moved like a
She
snake.
moved like a snake. Very slowly, she kind of slithered around.
I'm not
Yeah,
offended
and
at
if
all
you
if
ever
someone's
see
trying to alter
models
the
in
size of my-
action, it is a certain thing. Like it's like you are to take instruction really quickly, but you're also supposed to give a lot right away to give the photographer ideas. Like if you have to, like only beginner models should be like told to like actually like move your hand. You should be like, you have a book you should be giving many different options, you know, slowly. And then when the photographer likes something, they might say, no, put that back. And then it's like, then you'd give the different options with this pose. And then you start thinking about other things. I don't know. Does that make sense? But when you see it in action, it's like click, 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 click. So.
Because I just spent an entire hour in hair and makeup altering the shape of my hair and the color of my face.
They don't even want me.
From the other two
Just
girls
keeps
I shot, she was
complaining.
much more androgynous.
I felt incredibly unsexy. It was uncomfortable and it was silly, really.
Yeah, I agree.
If you want to be covered, this is saying.
I was never into women, so this way, so I was never like, ooh, she looks sexy. Like,
Talk to me. Why are you trying? Victoria's Secret photo shoots. I'm the biggest girl on the shoot, and I'm not covering myself up. You're fly. You're here because of you, not because of some.
yeah, she looks cool.
She can walk around with that, but if she, but on set she should take that off.
Yeah, take that off, girl.
Yes, I'm strong enough.
Yes, in this song. Yes, I'm strong enough. Yes, I'm strong enough. Okay, this was.
Nicole, gorgeous to look at, you know, from head to toe, she's physically flawless. There's something very modern about her.
It's like a
You know,
sports
I
model.
really liked her energy. I love the blonde girl. I think she was great. Giselle, she is so beautifully present the whole time. This inner sexuality that's come through in Giselle.
I wonder if they felt like they were doing a competition. Like in later seasons, you know, it's like the photo shoot is huge, you know, as part of the competition. This, it's like, did they feel like they're competing each other or just like, we're doing promo for a magazine? Oh yeah, look, there's baby Tyra on our
I
screen.
felt a little uncomfortable, you know. I really wasn't sure if I was doing it right.
But yeah,
Very, very
I have this magazine. I did cut out Adrianne's photos and put it in
that self-conscious.
the scrapbook.
To grab a
But they had like little
spontaneity.
bio or like little interviews on each page.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, so I don't know which
to
swimsuits were
become
good or
America's
bad
Next
with
Top Model.
that.
One of you will be eliminated.
I'd say Giselle probably looked great.
Happens
And
again.
Shannon
It pissed me off. You know what? That
pissed me
prayer
off. It blew my hair.
is so inappropriate.
I'll be honest, I kind of blocked it all out. It was my own
Oh
prayer.
yeah, my
There's
own
no
prayer. That's right.
character.
That's right. We said that. We're 30
I
minutes
wonder
in.
about Kizzy winning this
12
contest.
minutes.
She's good, but is she gonna win because she looks like Tyra? Because then it would be like Tyra just chose another
She looks so
Tyra.
cool.
I think that the other
See, she
girls
was like
probably have the
naturally a
perception that I'm
model,
not
just
taking
sitting there
competition
looking cool.
seriously. But what the other girls don't know is that I maybe
My
started
dad
to
always
take
said that
competition
my
more
cousin could be
seriously
a
than
Bond
I'm
girl.
letting on.
What do you guys think? Could she be a Bond girl? I think so.
I was born
Uh-oh.
with wings, but psoriasis swooped in to clip them.
Pause
Now-
this. My dad, also, who's my cousin's uncle, he also said that my cousin should have been Wonder Woman. What do you guys think? Can't you picture her as Wonder Woman? But that's why her Comic-Con era, what is that, like 2012? That was such a cool era for her because it was like she got to be Catwoman. What was the other one? Sally Jupiter, was it? Many of them. But, you know, that was a cool era for sure.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One
Oh,
love.
I'm hungry. Okay, here we go. I used to, maybe I didn't think, but like, what if the
Because peppermint tea is herbal. So
I used to
really
think, or maybe I never thought, but that they had to go outside that morning and film the buildings. It's like, no, it's B-roll that's been filmed for one day, and then they just cut it in.
caffeine, pepper tea, peppermint. I'll make you some. You like the past couple of days, I was really, really irritable, but I've had a good night's sleep, and that's just
Is it
working
that time
wonders
of the
for my
month? No, I'm
mentality.
just kidding. It's
One of us is getting cut tonight, and of course
Horrible.
it's gonna scare the hell out of me and scare the hell out of everybody.
so happy that I'm still.
I was friends with all girls growing up, so
and just ask God to
I can
give
make
me
these jokes.
confidence.
And all my girlfriends watched this show for
pissed
sure. We all did photo shoots, we all posed, we all.
Well.
It just was the
Time
era.
has come to make the second cut.
Also remember the
and
Saturday
determine
Night
who's
Live
going to
skit,
be America's Next Top Model. And to remind you, the winner will receive a contract
which has
with
Lindsay
Red
Lohan
Lion
in it.
Cosmetics, a fashion spread with
That's
Marie
pretty
Claire
crazy.
magazine, and a modeling contract with one of the top agencies of the world, Wilhelmina. We will
Alright.
be judging your runway walk and your photos. And once again,
Which,
we've got a
yes,
panel of
there's a
expert judges who
1970s
evaluate your
documentary that has
First, we have
Janice
Candace
in it.
Dickinson, one of the world's first
She's
top
like a
models.
20-year-old in this
Next, we have Bo
documentary.
Quillian, the fashion editor at Marie Claire. We have Kimora Lee
He
Simmons,
did do something
the
very
owner
cool
and
for my
creative
cousin
director of
after the
Sexy Women's
show.
clothing
that
line,
We'll talk
Baby
about.
Fest. And this week's guest is your runway trainer, Mr. Diva Extraordinaire, Jay Alexander. He is going to test you on what you learned.
What I want you to do, button up your coat, take a position there, walk to me, turn around, walk back, take off the jacket,
Pageant girl.
walk towards me.
See, I'm biased to all this
That
info
you
because I've
started and you
watched
just
these
looked
episodes
full
so
of
many
life
times.
and just happy. But you were a little nervous
It all
and
comes
taking
back
that
to me.
jacket off. You took it off a little bit too early. The client wants to see what the jacket looks like first when you're coming down the runway. And then when you took it off, you kind of
I could take off the coat.
sleeve came inside out. And in my head, I said, oops.
I don't really think that you
Let me
need all
grab
that
a coat.
eye contact, side to side to side to side.
Because of pageantry, you look at the audience and you try to bring the audience to you.
This is not pageantry. High fashion is not a pageant.
All right, Robin, let's look at your best Polaroid from the shoot.
Alright, so to take off the coat, you slip, grab, flip, shoulder. Sure you got that clear.
I loved your very last pose at the end of the runway.
messed
It wasn't
that
too
up.
much, but it was like, bam, I'm here.
I think the arm across your stomach is pushing your breasts together to make them even more breasty. I would have been a little more relaxed with the pose.
I pretend to be good at that.
When you got back to the ends again, you went, boom, good position, dancer.
If I were a designer, I would just like die, because when you took the coat off, you don't like reveal the lining of the coat. People are still looking at the coat. They're not looking at you.
This is your test shot from the
I
shoot.
would just die.
Very sexy. I think I'm a little biased.
Okay,
because those
these
are my shoes
photos
that were made.
aren't their official photos. Those are Polaroids because they did not have. There we go.
You just like you were catching flies. Do this.
Your mouth was open the whole time.
You're trying to be sexy. You're trying to show you my mouth. Yeah, I'm sexy. And you already are sexy.
I think the photograph is absolutely beautiful. I
It's
really
a
love
Polaroid
it. I'm
though.
gonna give you a 10 on this one.
Thank you.
Look at her. Yep, the lining of the coat is
Were you
seen.
thinking sexy in your head? 'Cause I thought you were doing a little of this stuff I was seeing.
Think a little bit like left, right, left. You know, instead of don't think ice skating.
Just flow, baby.
It's not ice skating. Yeah, but your face looks great. I love how the light is hitting your cheekbone.
I mean, that's great.
That
Sorry,
very
I'm a
first
little
photo you
frozen.
shot on the runway was so catalog.
Yeah,
So
but why not?
high fashion at all. You were like, lean back.
I love the way you're holding your face 3/4 to the camera. Your smile is perfect. Why couldn't you walk like this photograph?
Such summaries of probably all they talk about. Plus, isn't this probably like 2 in the morning?
Absolute best walk that
They
I've
like
seen.
made them
You
wait
took the
forever to
coat
set
off
up that
perfection.
curtain.
You slung it over your shoulder like you've been doing it your entire life.
You immediately put your hands in the pockets. There's a way with modeling to put your hands in your pockets where you kind of just rest them lightly, but you did it like you were cold.
You just need to walk and not think about what you're doing.
The photographer said that you took direction really well.
In this shot, you look really sexy.
I don't really
She
like
does?
I don't like my facial expression. I had to make my sexuality mainstream.
I had to make my sexuality mainstream. I thought that was such an interesting thing. We used to quote that.
And very pale.
Yeah, wait, she'd get booked. That's what they need.
You need a lot of work on your walk, Miss Ling. I'm really sorry. I thought the steps were short and staccato. Your ass was going, wiggle woggle, wiggle woggle.
Long steps.
I don't like this picture. I think it cheapens you. I think it just makes you look like July, Miss July in a calendar. And your picture the other day
They kept
looked a
hitting
lot
her
more
with that.
fashiony.
It's like, you're the one with the angles, you're the one with the lens.
I felt like you were a little
Like,
bit uncomfortable
the
with your hands,
photographer
especially
kind
when we
of
started.
can
You kinda
choose
cupped them
to
around
make
your
it
hips, and it's
a
important
certain
to
way or
just
not, I
let them
think.
be free
And you're at a
flowing,
Stuff
like, by your
magazine photo
sides.
shoot. Like,
You know, when a girl is walking, you're
this
supposed
looks
to
too
feel
Playboy.
sexy,
Okay, well,
womanly,
isn't Stuff
and, you know,
magazine trying to do a little bit of
Your
that?
walk didn't flow as far as I'm concerned. You need to just consider the whole strut an event. And if you can't take my critique on the flow, you might as well take another job, because I'm going to be honest with you.
Let's take a look at one of your photos from the shoot.
I think it's an amazing photo. I think you have a great
Yeah, I wonder why she was crying. Probably just tired as hell. Maybe they're starving.
So what do we think about Kissy? What do you think about her in terms of her breaking down and crying? Do you think that means she's weak?
Her breakdown right there didn't say confidence.
Giselle? I like Giselle. You know, I like Giselle because it just seems like she wants this.
But I think she needs to tighten up.
She's got wide ass.
It's kind of wide.
I know, isn't that crazy that they acted like that?
Very thin and very pale. Every pen evidently.
Like, I don't mean to talk crap, but one time I was at this
It's not about just sexy.
industry thing, and they were standing around talking about somebody having a cold sore. Yes, and it wasn't a model, it was like another word. Did you see her cold sore? Yeah, oh my gosh. I couldn't believe I was hearing it, because I was like, isn't this what people say about the fashion industry, that everybody's rude?
She ever
I
smiles
think Anthony's
hard.
a little lost maybe in between, is she hard or soft? I think her eyes are to die for.
I'm into it.
In, she's out. Adrian,
I love her.
in,
She has what it takes. I see it. I feel it.
Oh, that's so good, isn't it? She has what it takes. I see it, I
she was
feel
still
it.
so stuck. She was still stuck in the church walk.
It's so hard, you guys.
It is hard. It's so hard. The judges have reached a decision.
Okay,
There were 9 of you left,
alright.
and only 8 pictures in my hand. These 8 pictures represent the 8
These
women that are on
famous
their way
lines that
and
were...
that are still in the running to becoming America's Next Top Model. Shannon, congratulations.
Oh, remember there used to be like,
America's Next Top Model.
Shannon, you were very sexy in your photos, but when you came out here to do the runway, you were breathing. But there's something the judges saw in you. And remember there was like those little speeches.
Nicole,
Why aren't we getting those?
congratulations. You're still in the running to become America's Next Top Model. Giselle, congratulations.
I got it.
Congratulations, Robin.
Promise.
I have 4 pictures left.
All right. Oh. Adrian.
Adrian.
Wow, I was right. Step forward, girl.
Adrian, that runway walk, girl.
Girl.
Were you present in class?
What? That's so rude.
Congratulations.
Were you present in class? I get that now. You were acting like she wasn't paying attention. She was paying attention.
You're still in the running to becoming America's Next Top Model.
But that runway walk, girl. What was I just saying? I was saying it looked amazing.
Off right now.
Take it off. Boom.
Congratulations.
I'm feeling like I don't even know what's going on. I don't know. I'm feeling crazy.
Oh,
Just
no.
like my mind is going everywhere.
Oh wait, did
I
she
have
get
one
sent
photo
home?
in my hand. Can Kissy?
Oh, Katie's gonna go home. Even though she was doing her thing. What the hell?
Whoever's
Well,
name I
Kizzy
call
needs to stay though,
will
so
go
that
on
she
and
can
will still
become
be
more
in the
friends
running
with
to
my
become
cousin,
America's
so then
Next
she can
Top
go to my
Model.
cousin's
The other person
wedding,
you
and so I can
You
meet
must
her.
immediately pack your belongings.
She must stay.
And must go home.
And Katie, if you're watching, hello.
Kissy,
I don't know
congratulations.
who
You're still in the
watches
running
this.
to becoming America's Next Top Model.
Thank you all for watching this. This has been fun. That first episode, after it posted, I appreciate all the comments. Thank you.
I was like shaking, like I was like trying to breathe, and I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, it's kind of sucks. Maybe when you're like,
My goal is to get in Victoria's Secret, so that's what I'm gonna do ultimately. I'll be on the covers of magazines, you'll see me. I feel kind of sad, just like, you know, I'm gonna miss everyone.
nothing wrong with her.
Just didn't really work.
my gosh, we're gonna get a preview for next episode, which, by the way, next episode is the live animal photo shoot, but also my cousin gets food poisoning. She looks so cool. She gets food poisoning. Oh, they put, by the way, that group photo, they put Tessa and Giselle on the edges because they weren't there for the photo shoot originally, so they photoshopped them in. So that was like really interesting to me as a kid teenager scanning in those images for the internet or looking at them and realizing those weird details. But anyways, in this next episode, my cousin gets food poisoning. Guess where she got it? She got it from the catering from the photo shoot, okay? So the chicken that wasn't cooked properly, they don't say that on the show. So that could go in the documentary, the Netflix documentary, that my cousin almost died. First from wrapping a snake around her neck. No, I'm just kidding. She had snakes, if you remember. And her snake was named Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. But they always got it wrong in the closed caption. Or like they would say her snake Jita or something. I don't know. Okay, let's pause.
I believe it. That's the power
All right,
of Disney
here we
Plus,
go.
Hulu, and ESPN.
Preview for next episode. What are we gonna see?
Here's what's coming up on America's Next Top Model. It's makeover time.
Oh, I used to get so excited for this.
It is uneven. A few divas don't like the transformation.
Yeah.
Then it's time for a beauty shoot with some exotic co-stars.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
My cousin looking like
Some
the
of the girls
Hamburglar,
can't
she
handle the
said.
pressure.
Well, I haven't cut this week because of this, and that's silly.
I think that was cool.
Work at Burger King?
No, I'm not.
No, I thought that was so cool of her. She was cool. You know what? When you're young and you could tell someone older, no, I like that. You know, that was really cool of Nicole. And props to her. We're going to watch that and we're going to comment on it. But yeah, thank you for watching and see you for episode 3.